What is going on? That time of year again. Christmas Eve I'm doing this video on. Because yes, it isn't our Christmas, this is tradition here on the channel. Where we do a little playthrough of Christmas Nights. Which is actually the best Christmas game,
the city
period.
is covered with Christmas decorations. And people are looking for presents for their loved ones. Among them are Elliot and Clarice. They all look rushed. That gentleman, that lady, that old man. Why do they have to walk that fast? In the crowd, they feel something important is missing. The streets look so beautiful. This is the most cheerful time of the year. But it seems like nobody is paying any attention to something important. Walking down the street, they find themselves in the middle of Twin Seeds City, facing the mammoth Twin Seeds Tower. It is decorated beautifully, and the tower appears as one huge Christmas tree. However, they realize what is missing from the Christmas spirit. The one thing nobody seems to notice. There is no shiny star atop the gigantic Christmas tree. Without it, the tree is incomplete.
No star, you say? Yo, I hope everyone's been doing alright. Usually we do these videos on a yearly basis, just where it's like a little playthrough of Christmas Night. It's only like 20 minutes long. Kind of with me just talking about how the year's been and stuff, and you know, the outlook on the year the next year going forward kind of thing. It's really just, and to thank everybody who's been around in the channel for the past year and, you know, who's been supporting, and that's really it. But I tell you, I want to start this video off right now by saying to anybody who has watched these over the years, you know, thanks a lot, because like I've had like the worst couple of years of my life, and I obviously need to talk about it for anybody who has like been around and even like cares. But you know, COVID like ruined my life in the year 2020 to the point where I'm still like recovering today from it still. But I tell you, I am so much better now. This has been my best year. Even this time last year, I was starting to get better. Like I could feel it, you know, finally. But this has been the best year. Still extremely tired on a daily basis and that though, you know, it's still not back to normal. But man, I feel like I enjoy life again. Finally, from the damage that COVID's done. This is going to be my best Christmas. You know, I've caught a wee bug, a winter bug over these past couple of days. Everybody, you know, so I'm feeling a wee bit more down than usual. Got bad cough and that, but dudes, I honestly like, you know, just playing some Christmas Nights here. If nobody's ever played Nights, you know, Nights into Dreams, the original game, and this is a little bit of a different spin. I think it was like created with the purpose of being a demo for the original Nights, you know, like that was the idea behind it. But it's kind of became its own little thing over the years, and I honestly want to say I play this game more than the original Nights now. Like, I play this once a year, obviously, now. At Christmas, because it is really Christmassy. But yeah. I'm so glad to be sitting here finally on one of these years, like, feeling half human again. As opposed to the garbage that we've been through over these couple of years, you know, and Yo, cheers to everybody who's been supporting the channel, though. Like, as you can see, I've been changing the videos up a wee bit on the channel to, like, doing more what I fancied doing a long time ago, but just didn't have the energy or, you know, the drive to do any, like, videos like that. I was just feeling too unwell, you know? But now things are a wee bit different. I've kind of, like, moved on from, you know, I kind of like just to address some of the stuff, I guess, like, I guess we tried to be like a Fire Emblem orientated channel at one point, but it didn't really work out, you know, like, I've not got any shame in admitting it didn't really work out. I think you know, I still do like playthroughs for FE on the channel, Fire Emblem and stuff, which you know, more than happy doing, but moving away from the more being centered on that series, because I honestly, and one of the main reasons was just like nobody really liked the other ones, you know, like when I ended up getting into the series, I was enjoying all the games in the series, but I could honestly say that like a lot of people didn't, who like maybe like watched the stuff on the channel, they couldn't care about some of the other ones I was playing. That's understandable, but it is one of the only series where I've seen that happen, where specific people only like certain ones, you know, but that's fine, eh? But yeah, I have moved on from like being centered around that, you know. But I definitely, because I think there's going to be a new FE this year, so keep your eye out. There will be, for the people who still follow this channel for FE, it's no word of a lie though, it's probably pointless, but I will be doing like a playthrough of every new FE that comes out, but that's probably like mostly all I'm doing, man. You know, I'm not focused. You know, there's not going to be a random Three Houses playthrough coming out of nowhere, and that's all kind of done with me. I'm kind of moved on to like the videos that I prefer doing, talking about the games that I like, and you know, little like, you know, like opinionated videos and that, kind of like that. I much prefer, but I still do love FE, so there might be some stuff here and there, absolutely. But I think the community is just a wee bit it's too split. You know what I mean? It's far too split, I think, for any small timers to be trying to work, you know, like try and get a wee bit better with those. To me, it kind of feels like that. I mean, it just kind of fell off, all that stuff. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't ever want to become some clickbaiter or something that was just like doing like meme videos, you know, like for Fire Emblem and that. I know that works out for a lot of people, but it's definitely not what I want to do. I think what actually proved it was when I done the bolt strats video for Engage, you know, just a bloody video titled Bolt Strats, and it got like 25,000 views, zero effort. I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely no for me. You know, this going down this path, I think I'd rather, even if I don't get views on my newer style videos, it's not really the point. It's like more general satisfaction for like the stuff that I'm doing more, but I'm happy with that, you know. Like, I'd like to hear what people say though, but you know, a lot of the FE people don't really comment on videos anymore, which is understandable. I think there's been a lot of people who have joined the channel this year, but I honestly don't know how many really watch my shit, I'll be honest. Yeah, I didn't expect people to watch my shit, you know. It's like 98% of people who watch my YouTube stuff are... well, we need to skip this because I need to beat it with Claris. But yeah, I think like the YouTube stats are sad because like 2% of like subscribers watch my stuff or something. I guess that means sub count doesn't really matter. As expected, you know. I do still like doing LPs here and there though. I'm just moved away from the more general LP style videos that we were doing. You know, like how we were... But I don't mind putting up wee playthroughs of games if I find them good enough. Yeah, because like everybody likes doing a wee bit of LPs here and there, you know. Definitely. But man, I'm so glad that this has been the best year I've had. In 2020 was obviously the most horrible one, and 2021 was actually about just as horrible, I remember. And then 2022 was getting a lot better, and then this year, finally, I don't feel like 100%, but a lot better, man. Like, I actually feel like it's like enjoying myself again, being able to play games. And hey man, I will say this as well, I'm really grateful for a lot of the people that have been coming by the Twitch channel lately as well. Like, we're getting a lot more homies hanging out in the Twitch channel, which is nice, you know. And it doesn't really matter what I play, people are still kind of like hanging out. So I think the more variety style has been nice, you know. It's nice to speak to people who have been around in the channel for years and that now, you know. I mean, who knows, maybe we're getting older and that. Believe it or not, I have been like streaming on Twitch and that for like 10 years almost next May, which is insane when you think about it. You know, been talking into a microphone for 10 years with gaming, and like, I honestly forget it's been that long. I forget it's been that long. It's kind of nuts, man. Oh, wait a minute, grab that. But yeah, I mean, like, the way this game works out is it's just kind of like the two same levels, and you play as Clarice and Elliot. And I really want them to make a Knights 3, I'll tell you this. Because they were talking about a little while ago, like Sega announced, oh, they're bringing back Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Shinobi. Like, bro, that is actually like one hell of a hype announcement that was made a couple of weeks back there. I think it was, what, was it the Game Awards? Yeah, it was the Game Awards that showed it. It was the Game Awards that showed it. And I'll tell you, man, Golden Axe as well, like another Streets of Rage, but it's like a 3D one. Really excited. I'm wondering if they're ever going to like make another Knights game, obviously, because there is a sequel to this game, and it's a lot better than what people would think. You know, it's actually really good. It's actually really good. So like a third game would be the sickest. And dude, just do it. You know, just do it. Like, at least finally, like, they're making more games than just like one IP these days, Sega. You know. I always joke that they're kind of just the Yakuza company now. Must be awesome if you absolutely love Yakuza. For anyone else that likes their IPs, you're kind of up shit creek. You know how long it's been since there was a Shinobi game, bro? I mean, maybe he's no marketable. I mean, these are the reasons, all these games are like no marketable. I mean, what do you think is going to happen with gaming next year? Because like all these games that have been announced at the Game Awards are like 2025 they're coming out. So it's making everybody be like, man, what's going on? Where's all the games? Well, I don't know what's going to be happening next year, but I think a lot of people are thinking Switch 2. Myself, I've been thinking like 2024 could be a Switch 2 year. Yeah. And like, I think they might launch the system with a new Fire Emblem, because I was just talking about that. And that'll be fucking hella exciting, bro. Well, I hope that's what happens. Part of me just feels like in like the February Direct or something, they might just like more last bunch of Switch games. I really hope some of the new IPs, I mean like the sequels we'll be getting are going to be on a new machine. I really need a new machine, man. Come on, please. Hope everybody was kind of like happy with my Game of the Year picks that I picked. RE4 being my Game of the Year. Yeah. And then Engage being the second one. Baldur's Gate, the other one, and like Street Fighter 6 and stuff. Those are definitely the best games of the year for me. I think 2024 will be like a sleeper hit though. I mean, we've got like Persona coming out in February, Persona 3 remake, and it's been so long since we played a Persona game, dude. And now we can watch this cutscene though, because we finally beat it with the two characters. That's kind of like how you watch the ending, you know?
With the help of knights, Elliot and Clarice found the star, shining in 7 colors. But the entire story was a dream. So, what was that star? They don't talk about the dream they saw. But there is one thing both of them know. Something special will happen after they embark on an adventure with knights.
You know, part of me thinks not a lot of people have really seen this game or really care for it, apart from people who grew up in the 90s like myself.
They start feeling cheerful again.
I wonder if there's any people on this channel that even know what this game is, other than me playing it.
And now happiness, like the light of a small candle.
It's just one of the only games
starts
that is
filling the
Christmas
city
related.
once again.
It's also a
Everything is okay now.
pretty nostalgic series, I guess, Knights.
Give a star of happiness to the heart of these brave children. Give a star of happiness to the heart of everyone. Merry Christmas.
Yo, my best Christmas in like how long? So happy. So happy this year. And I honestly just want to like thank everybody who's like supported me for getting through those absolute horrible years, you know, like that COVID did to me, and you know, it's just something you'll like never forget. And I genuinely feel like scarred from it, and I'm no back to normal yet, but man, I'm hella excited for the future now. Just more happier than I've been in a long time. You know? So much more happier, finally, to be like over whatever the fuck that done to my that done to me. It was horrible. Your face. I do thank everybody who's came by this channel though, like seriously. I think my goal going forward for like 2024 is honestly just to try my hardest at making reasonable YouTube videos to watch. You know, like I've not really had much feedback on how the new videos are, because I don't think people really give feedback on that stuff, but that's just how it goes. It's like, you wouldn't believe how much harder it is doing scripted stuff though. It's really hard, like trying to like think about what to say rather than me just being on stream talking about it. And yeah, it's tough, but much more enjoyable. It's like a sense of satisfaction after I've done the video. You know what I mean? It's like, oh nice, I'm glad I done that. It feels good finally to, you know, the thing is I did videos like that years ago and I should have stuck with it, but my audio quality back then was like so much worse. I think I'd done like a manhunt video that was more of that style of, you know, obviously we had the lore series for Resident Evil and all that, and so it's not like I didn't dabble with stuff like that in the past. It's just you get comfortable falling into LPs. And yeah, but I think LPs should just be saved for Twitch, really. Most of them. But like, I think we've uploaded some classic retro LPs lately. Things like Lord of the Rings, you know, some Castlevanias here and there, which are obviously sick. So if they're somewhat reasonable to watch, but you know, it's definitely hard to get more into a Christmassy mood these days. I was talking about this lately with the people on stream, and like, even though I'm so much happier, like looking forward to Christmas, blah blah, it's just like, dude, I think it's because you're not looking forward to like a present on Christmas Day that mindset really can like change how you feel about Christmas. So, like, I think that's why I used to love Christmas so much as a kid. You're like, oh my god, I can't wait to play all these games that I couldn't buy throughout the year. But nowadays I'm like, I'm buying all the games myself like day one, so it's like I'm no saving a game for Christmas. And do you know what I mean? So I think looking forward to someone on Christmas is the more important part about it. But I'm trying to find like joy in the, you know, like eating the food and all that stuff at Christmas is like more what it's about these days. And I think that's like the more exciting part about it, and just spending some more time with the, you know, your family and that. I mean, it's been a rough year for everyone and that, you know, like for a lot of people this year. It's, I hope everyone, I mean, like people in my stream are saying, oh, I've had a bad year, and it always sucks. It always sucks when it's like my more better year and other people are like having a more shitter year. You know how that's just how it goes, the way. You know, it's so crazy to think that it'll be like 10 years next May that I've been doing videos or streaming and that. Like finally, like it took me 10 years to try and do the videos that I wanted to end up doing in the first place. Oh my god, I'm so lazy. Nah, but seriously, like the past couple of years have been horrible, and it definitely stinted doing stuff, you know, but now that I'm like definitely enjoying stuff a lot more, and like I think that's my goal for like 2024 is just to try and do some better videos on the YouTube and see how much better we can make them and stuff. Is more like a personal goal, you know, I think. But dudes, thanks a lot to anybody who's watched this for Christmas 2023. I just do a little playthrough every year, talking about the year, talking about the next year going forward and stuff, and thanking everybody who has supported this channel over this year. I honestly do appreciate it, and everybody who helped me get through some of the worst years of my life with the COVID stuff, to finally sit here on Christmas Eve playing this game and actually like enjoying life and looking forward to the future, which I could honestly say was not the mindset that I had like over the past couple of years. It was, you know, I thought life was changed forever, and you know, it might not be back to 100%, but at least like it's so much better, you know. And cheers to everybody who's supported the channel. I really do appreciate it, peeps. Hope you all have a good Christmas, and for sure a happy new year. If anyone's feeling lonely or whatever, drop by the stream. I will be like streaming over this period of time, just in case, you know, anyone ever needs anyone to talk to. The Tasty channel is always open. Take it easy. Thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll see you later.